boa noite, good day, good afternoon, and good evening. It is the 3rd of September 2023 and it's 12:38 in the afternoon, and I decided to hop on here today to tell you that I'm alive. It's been a good month since I last posted. My last video was at Casa do Zouk when my friends Larissa and Kadu were here for their event at the Gold Coast. And since then I haven't made another video. I haven't been around. And I thought I'd hop on here to just let you know that yes, I'm alive, and let you know that I'm not going anywhere. There will be more content, but yes, I have been a little bit quiet. I had a little season of feeling a little bit down. I had a few days of being unwell in bed. My dad had surgery. And then just a few other bits and pieces happened, and I just didn't feel like recording. I didn't feel like writing. I didn't feel like being present online. And I went with that. I gave myself grace to do, actually to listen to my body and to listen to what I was feeling at that specific point in time, and I stood back. But just like all seasons, that season has come to an end and a new season is arriving, and I'm feeling healthier, I'm feeling stronger, I'm feeling a little bit better emotionally. So I just wanted to hop on here to say yes, I will be recording more and posting more on here. I've got some ideas of things I want to do and things I want to say and things I want to share and things I want to explore. And I think part of the stepping back was that the things that I've been exploring and wanting to share take a little bit of time to how do I put it? To look into. Like, there are things I want to talk about that I just don't want to say things I don't understand. I want to understand them a little bit better before I actually say it. And that's for the only reason that I want to be able to produce things that mean something, and also look, the name of this podcast, MYBITS, it's all about the things that are in my life and in my space at any given time. But MYBITS is produced by ECHOEZ, and ECHOEZ is the big umbrella. And look at that, we have an umbrella in front of us. And ECHOEZ is about echoing. We all have an echo. Whatever we say, whatever we post, sometimes things we don't say. It can be a look, it can be, you don't even have to say anything. You can post a photo that will echo on. That will say something to someone. So sometimes even with no words, we say something. So whatever I'm putting out here, whatever I'm echoing, I want to be able to have, it's almost like knowledge in what I'm talking about. So I guess it'll make more sense when I do post and I do produce what I'm intending to. It's not that it's not the things that, we say stuff and we don't need to have anything to back what we're saying. So yes, I'm talking about health. I'm talking about the world we live in today. I'm talking about our choices, and there are things I'm going to be touching on that I need to understand a little bit more. I need to know what I'm talking about. I need to know where I'm coming from. And not only that, I strongly feel that there is, if we're producing things, whether it's content, if we're putting things out there, and if we don't agree with something, we need to explain why, and not just from the top of our minds, this is why, I don't like this because of this, or I don't like that because of that. That's an opinion and everyone's allowed that opinion, but I want it to come from a deeper level, right? I want it to come not from a mind perspective, but from a soul perspective, from an integrity perspective, from a well-being perspective. And because ECHOEZ is all about service to others, and look, you might not know that, but that's my core value. That's the core of ECHOEZ, and I don't think I've ever said this. And it's just come to me, so I'm going to say it. It's my mission. It's my core value. It's my purpose. Being of service. That felt good to say that. That felt really, really good. Acts of service. When we serve others, we serve all. And so I want to know what I'm talking about, and I want to not just come here and blab something and then not have something to leverage it with, almost, in a sense. I think that when we go against what many believe in, or even what we believe in, I feel, and this is me, that we need to provide ideas, and we need to provide, how do I say this? We need to provide ideas, and we need to provide maybe even content and information of an alternative, right? So if I get on here and I say, this is what I think, that this is, let's say, let's talk about nutrition just for a second here. Let's say I come on here and I say, I've been reading up on the things that gluten does to your body, or wheat, let's say wheat, and how bad that is, and it causes inflammation and this and that and this and that. And let's say I just leave you with that. Right? Let's say I don't talk about why I'm saying this, or let's say I don't share any research done on that. Let's say I don't share any podcasts I've listened to on that, or books that I've read about that topic. It's just going to come across as being just my opinion. Well, gluten's not good for me, or wheat's not good for me, and so now I'm going to get on here and say that you shouldn't eat it either. That's just hollow. In my point of view, that's just hollow. So I need to give you that aspect of where I'm coming from and why, and also the extra of what are the alternatives? What are the benefits of cutting something or changing something? Not just leave you with it. I mean, it's great sometimes to leave a certain part of something with people to be able to give them the ability to go and research and get curious and dive into something. That's fantastic. And I don't plan on sitting here and giving you everything, but I need to give you something to start on, to think about, to consider. So I'm on that little journey, and there's a lot of things in this mind of mine. There's a lot of things I've been learning from various outlets, from people, from podcasts, from books, from meditating, from being alone at times and just having the time and the space to think and ponder. It's coming from, for me, it's coming from all these different places, like left, right, and center. So not from one source. So I'm not going to be coming from one source. Oh, I saw this on social media and this is how it should be. Or, no. I tend to, it's sometimes it's going down a rabbit hole, but not all the time. I do like to go down rabbit holes when something is or can or has the possibility of creating a greater good. Yeah, if it's shallow, and when I say shallow, I don't mean to be offensive to anyone or anything or anyone's work or anyone's not that at all, right? Because everyone has their own purpose and their own mission. So that's not where I'm going. But for me, it comes from a different level. Okay, so, and yeah, look, you have the choice to stay and listen, to watch. And look, sometimes there's not much going on. And today I am filming at home because I was like, I don't feel like going anywhere in my mind, right? Not talking to anyone, but in my mind, I don't feel like going anywhere. I drove today. Here is Father's Day in Australia. So I did get up early and I drove about an hour away to go see my dad. Then I came back. I surprised him, which was really, really lovely, really beautiful. His reaction was so cute. And then I came back, a few hours later, and it's only an hour's drive. It's not a lot. But my husband's going away tomorrow for a little bit, and so I want to spend time with him. So I was like, okay, so I'm not going to go anywhere. It's not going to be a different scenery that my viewers will be looking at. So I'm not going to film anything. And I thought, you know what? Stuff that. I'm just going to point the camera to my beautiful little backyard space. So to the right there, you can see the little spa, and then just a couple of chairs and an umbrella and these beautiful bamboo at the back. We get lots of nice little birds there. My little cat's asleep behind me. And I'm like, yep, Roberta, just do it. So I am alive. I'm here, and there will be more content. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for the grace that you've given me. Thanks for not unsubscribing because I haven't been online. And just before I go, I want to touch on that. If you were subscribed to my other channel, which was Curious Echoes, and all it was daily, sometimes it wasn't daily, posts with just really nice messages, just short videos, just 12-second short videos that I was producing, and I was posting that on TikTok as well. And I did do a blog about these. When did I publish that? Let me just bring that up here. I've got my little computer here in front of me, just so you can refer to, so you know what I'm talking about when you get to this point of this episode. So it was one that I posted on ECHOEZ.com.au on the... Oh, wait up. Let me have a look here. What date is that? Okay, so it was on the 1st of the 5th, 2023, and it was called I'm Listening. Right? So I posted that there. So if you were following my other little channel on YouTube, Curious Echoes, and also the TikTok Curious Echoes, I just want to let you know that I have closed the YouTube channel, and I'm in the process of changing the TikTok to no longer post those shorts, but to be about this podcast, vlogcast. Reason being, and I know that some people think or would say, you don't need to explain, you do what you do and that's it. But no, I feel like I do need to explain, and it's simple. I just wasn't feeling it. It was taking my time doing something that I didn't enjoy from the start. And I was doing it because I wanted to try to create a platform to get views and get followers and people sharing that content, even though it was, to me anyway, it was meaningful shorts of positive, nice messages. to me, it was just shit. More shit on the internet. Just crap, like literally crap. And there is so much shit and so much crap out there. And it was just empty. It was shallow, for the lack of a better word. And I was doing it literally to try to create another source of income. That's why I was doing it. And, you know, it takes time to produce shorts, and it takes time to post them, and it takes time to choose a song and to put the tags. And I know you can copy paste, blah, 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 but I'm not a copy paste person. If I am putting something out on social media, it needs to have some sort of substance. And a lot of people will listen to my vlogs, blogs, read or whatever on YouTube or on ECHOEZ.com.au and will go, well, that shit doesn't have any substance. And you're entitled to think that. But for me, it does. For me, I'm producing MYBITS from a place that is deeper than some meaningless short trying to create some funds. And look, it doesn't mean I'm still not trying other things to create those extra funds to be able to honor my aim and my purpose that I feel of serving others, but it needs to have depth, and that did not. So I closed Curious Echoes on YouTube. The TikTok one is still up, but I'm not posting there anymore. I'm just leaving that there until I change it to MYBITS podcast, vlogcast, so I can just share my stuff on a platform so people can then come back to YouTube and listen. So if you were following those channels, apologies for not giving you a heads up before I turned it off. Disconnected it, deleted it, but that's why. So thank you for popping in today. I will be back with some content that actually has substance. To me anyway. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you get something out of it. Hopefully you get curious. That's what I hope. I really, really do. Hopefully you get curious, and hopefully in the process I end up serving you, even if it's in 1%. You know, even if I create a little spark in your mind to think about something different or to explore something. You know, maybe you get nothing out of it, but you go, oh, crap, you know, I spoke to so-and-so the other week and they were talking about this, and Roberta's released this and this. Oh, they could get something out of it. Let's share, you know. So yeah, that is that. So if you want to share my little channel, please do. It does help, obviously. If you don't, that's okay. I still love you. I'm going to leave that right here, and thank you once again for popping in, and until next week, remember to be kind, be great, and be you. Ciao for now.